Barbi Benton's name still echoes through popular culture not because of nostalgia alone, but because she represented something enduring, a kind of confidence that felt natural rather than manufactured. In an entertainment era overflowing with spectacle, Benton stood out by making glamour feel human. She emerged during the 1970s, a decade defined by experimentation and shifting social norms, and she reflected that moment perfectly, stylish yet grounded, playful yet self-possessed. Her appeal wasn't rooted solely in beauty. It came from an ease with herself that audiences instinctively trusted. While many performers of the time were carefully molded into narrow archetypes, Benton moved comfortably across creative spaces. She was an actress, singer, model, and television personality, but more importantly, she was adaptable. Her work on Hee Haw revealed a side of her that felt refreshingly unscripted. Humor came naturally to her, and she used it not as a gimmick, but as a bridge to the audience. Viewers didn't just watch her, they felt included in her presence. That sense of familiarity became one of her greatest strengths. What made Benton especially compelling was her ability to balance visibility with authenticity. She understood the power of image, yet never appeared constrained by it. In interviews and performances, she projected warmth and intelligence, giving the impression of someone fully aware of who she was and comfortable owning it. At a time when women in entertainment were often reduced to surfaces, Benton subtly pushed against those limitations by being multidimensional. She was glamorous without being distant, confident without being cold. Photographs from her peak years still resonate because they capture more than a moment. They capture a mood. There's a liveliness in her expressions, a sense that she was present rather than posed. Whether styled in bold fashion or relaxed simplicity, Benton carried herself with a quiet authority. Her elegance never felt forced. It was the result of self-assurance rather than perfection. That quality allows her images to age gracefully, maintaining relevance decades later. In recent years, renewed interest in her work has introduced her to a new generation. Shared across digital platforms, her photographs and performances feel surprisingly contemporary. Younger audiences respond not just to her looks, but to the independence she projected. She represented a version of femininity that embraced strength, humor, and individuality, values that remain deeply relevant today. Barbi Benton's legacy isn't confined to a specific decade or medium. It lives in the reminder that lasting appeal comes from being genuine. She showed that confidence doesn't need to be loud to be powerful, and that charm works best when paired with authenticity. In an industry constantly chasing the next trend, Benton's story stands as proof that self-belief and character never go out of style. Her presence continues to inspire because it reflects a truth that transcends time. The most memorable icons are those who remain unapologetically themselves,